On the night of August the 12th, 1944, the four-engined Halifax Y for Yoke from No. 10 Squadron Bomber Command was part of a big raid over Germany. It had taken off from Melbourne Airfield in Yorkshire to bomb a steelworks near Brunswick, but just after crossing the Dutch border near Oldenburg, it was hit by anti-aircraft fire and shot down. All the crew bailed out, were captured and spent the rest of the war in prison camps. Yet Douglas Smallbone, the navigator on that flight, knew they'd been lucky, because 55,000 men from bomber crews were killed in the war, and there was only a 1 in 12 chance of surviving a tour of 30 operations. The crew of Y for Yoke had flown 38 operations. They'd beaten the odds. They'd lived.
We were hit in the port outer, and I think in one of the fuel tanks on the port wing, and it was well alight. The flight engine, the pilot and the flight engineer both, took the necessary action to try and put the fire out, but no joy at all. We were a good, solid crew, but we weren't, highly disciplined. And so there's a certain amount of discussion, prior to us, actually bailing out. I think they were a marvellous crew. We really got on like a house on fire.
And so it was that today, along with other wartime comrades from No. 10 Squadron, now based at Brize Norton in Oxfordshire, all 7 of the crew of Y for Yoke met up again for the first time in 42 years, living in peace now, with their bonds of friendship still surviving from that terrifying time when they were last all together in the skies over Germany in 1944. Christopher Rainbow were the survivors of Halifax Y for Yoke.